Hello YouTube! It's been a while since I've done a drawing video, and it's been even longer since I've done a video with my voice in it, so I thought, hey, let's do that. It's totally not because the guilt of not uploading for years is finally weighing down on my conscience. Definitely not. So, anyways, this is going to be a drawing video. This is a concept design for a character for a comic that I'm working on with my friend named Christina. The comic is called Not So Super. And so, you know, we're gonna draw, we're gonna chat. So if you have any characters, like an OC or from a comic, animation, whatever, and you've been wanting to work on their character design, literally grab a pencil, grab some paper, grab whatever you use to do art on, and let's do this together. Quick disclaimer before I get into the details. This is gonna sound a lot like My Hero Academia. I promise, neither of us had ever watched My Hero Academia before. The original idea came from a dream that I had like 3 years prior to making this, so 4 years ago, and I really liked superhero shows and shows where there were like teen superheroes, and that's where a lot of the influence came from. Also The Incredibles too, because that had come out the summer prior. So that's where that idea came from. This comic is about a boy named Adam. Adam grew up in a society where there are superheroes and there are supervillains and they have superpowers, and then there are people without superpowers. So people with powers are just starting to show up. I think this is like the second wave, the second generation of powered people. I guess we'll call them that. And the people without powers are kind of at the top of the social food chain, I guess. All the important people, like the politicians and you know, celebrities, stuff like that, are all people without powers, and they're trying to keep people with powers kind of at the bottom of the food chain, and they justify this by saying that, you know, they have powers. It's okay. They already have an advantage and we shouldn't give them any more. So already there's this imbalance of power that is very present, and Adam here has to kind of deal with that. He's growing up, and he was raised by a supervillain. So, you know, he's at the bottom of the chain. He is at the bottom of the pile, and it is on fire. And his mother, the villain who raised him, falls in love with a superhero, and they get married, and so Adam has to move in with a family of superheroes and start going to a school where they teach you how to be a superhero. So it's very interesting, and he does not like it at all. He really does not feel like being a superhero is all it's cracked up to be. You know, he does not think superheroes should have the title that they have. So yeah, the story kind of deals a lot with what is quote-unquote good, what is labeled as good, and what is actually good, because, you know, you can be given a label without actually being the best embodiment of said label. Like, you could say, oh, I'm a firefighter, and someone's like, you're a good person then, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're a good person, right? So the story kind of deals with what is good and what is bad. In this specific drawing, Adam is working with a classmate of his, and they don't get along very well at all. They're working on a school project, and Adam's superpower is that he turns into a horse. And it's this funny thing to me. For some reason, it's so funny that this big bad guy's superpower is that he turns into a horse. I don't know. I just think it's silly, and so does his classmate. So they do this project together, and his classmate keeps kind of just joking about it, you know, messing around with him. And the classmate's like, hey, use your power to collect pebbles for our, science project or whatever. And the kid's like, Adam's like, hey, I don't know why collecting pebbles is gonna help us with a research paper. And the kid he's partnering with is like, it won't. I'm literally just doing this to mess with you. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a really short video, but I wanted to make something, and I hope you guys liked doing concept art. And if you did like this, let me know, because I'm very much willing to continue making videos like this and talking about Not So Super, because, I don't know, I'm pretty happy with the idea, and I hope you guys enjoyed drawing. And I will see you all later. Oh my gosh. Hopefully, if I continue to upload. I haven't had a lot of motivation. But that's not important. This is Adam. This is Adam using his superpowers. Oh, well, partially. If you have any questions, I don't know. Leave them in the comments. I will also say the program and brushes I used in the description. And I guess kind of another brief description of the comic if what I said made no sense at all. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Have a lovely day, and I will hopefully see you all next time. Goodbye.